Hello there. My name is Mariefher. I'm 22 years old and a Zuitt course completer, batch 196. I'm actually still a college student, but I do freelancing work as a graphic designer and a video editor. I'm a pet lover and someone who likes to music and plays video games a lot. Well, when I was in high school, we had to create a website for a school project. Just the basic HTML, CSS, and a little bit of self taught JavaScript. And I thought, you know what? I'm pretty good at this, and it seems that it's something that I would really enjoy. It's also maybe one of the reasons why I pursued computer science in college. So I found out about Zuitt when I was browsing through a job portal online. So what caught my attention was the financial aid by employer. So basically the whole concept was to join a boot camp, and then after completing the boot camp, you're gonna have a job afterwards. So that's what actually interested me. So through the screening process, of course, I did not make it through the financial aid by employer, but I still pursued the bootcamp because I thought that I would learn a lot from it. The credibility and also, testimonies. Minsan kasi yung social media din. The way I see it kasi Do It Bootcamp has reach. I think you guys have around close to 50,000 likes. So this bootcamp or this platform would be actually credible. So I just get into it. My expectations prior to Zuit, is just to make myself more productive. Para may kwenta naman ako sa buhay. And maybe improve and hone my skills. Kasi when we tackle web development in college, I'd be totally honest and say that I didn't really learn much from it, since this remote setup is just basically learning by myself and teaching myself as well. Being the subject that I looked forward to the most, it really didn't satisfy me at all. So like I said, the way they handled remote learning in college wasn't effective for me. So I tried to take a break until face-to-face setup resumes. So while I'm still on a break, I told myself that I still somehow need to be productive, and that's when I came across Zuit. And when that happened, I immediately imagined that it would fill the learning gaps that I had when it comes to web development. Yes. Although not freelancing, I actually applied for remote jobs na as a full stack web developer. So yeah, I actually think I am going to pursue web development as my career path. I've tried I've applied to many local companies, but I've also tried applying internationally. And right now I'm just waiting to hear back from my final interview dun sa US based na company, and one here from the local company. So yeah. It was actually hard for me. I'm still an undergraduate, but of course, I'm persistent and it did not hold me back. So yeah, kahit I know that I don't have any experience yet working as a web developer, and it's actually really hard since most entry level jobs are junior roles. They actually require experience. If you don't have that experience, they're not even gonna bother looking at your profile, even though you have enough skills, or no matter how good you are at certain that, as long as you don't have experience, they're not even gonna bother. Yeah, that's basically my perspective. Pero it's fine. It does not hold me back. I'm actively looking for just getting opportunities as much as I can, taking it and just hope. My whole learning journey, I'd say, has been really fulfilling for me with Zuit. I came to learn, and I did. For the front end technologies, I have mentioned before that I have worked with basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript before, but because of Zuit, it helped me not just expand my knowledge, but also strengthen the foundations that I had prior to bootcamp. But for the backend and full stack, well, that's an entirely different story. Everything was alien to me. I was unfamiliar, although maybe familiar, slight of the terminologies. But yeah, everything else was just alien. But you know what? The instructors made the learning seamless and easy to understand, that they were able to provide us a solid foundation about the topics. So yeah, overall, my whole experience with Zuit has been great. My experience with instructors has been amazing. Although makulit ako, they still, like go with it. And our class is actually really fun because they were able to like make it engaging, and jokes here and there. And so yeah, basically the whole experience was fun for me. It's also fun with them, especially like we have our own Discord server. They just, tell jokes. And even I have like learned a lot to Discord server, real life lessons, since they're older than me. And, I'm one of the bunso. So, like, yeah, it was fun. No, not at all. I don't see it that way. For me, it was more of like, what do you say? Parang, just like learning from them. Because, like they had experiences. They have like these real life experiences that I'm not aware of. Parang, let's say, parang preparation na rin for life. I gained a lot of insights from them. So, yeah. Okay, well, generally, my biggest struggles were actually coming up with an idea, then translating it to code. I mean, of course, some ideas were scrapped because it's either too hard or I just don't have enough time for it. But, most were pushed through because the instructors provided us with really good resources for us to reference with. So, yeah, I mean, that's my general struggle during the capstone making. Yung reference, yung resources na binigay sa amin by our instructors, and also Stack Overflow. Hey, of course, my goal was to get a job after the bootcamp. But yeah, that's how it is. But my overall expectations after the bootcamp was just that I would have a solid foundation when it comes to full stack web development. And I looked forward to learning backend the most, since I've only dealt with PHP and MySQL. So working with MERN it was the most exciting part for me. So yeah, it really helped me build strong and solid foundations when it comes to what I look forward the most learning, which is the MERN. This is my Capstone 3 project. Basically, it's an e-commerce website. So right now it has no content yet, but I'm planning to like donate donate this website to a local NGO that tackles women's overall women empowerment. So yeah, basically with this capstone, I'm just gonna have a shop. This is just pretty much a mock-up, but in this shop you can see the number of times it was ordered, and then we can view the details, buy the product, or like add it to cart. So let's try adding to cart. As you can see, item was added to cart, and we can preview it here. And since we are not logged in, we're not gonna be able to check it out. We can only check out when we're logged in. Let's try logging in so that we're going to be able to use our features. Login was successful, so I will browse the shop. since we've already ordered, or like we've added an item to the cart, we're just gonna check it out, and then this is our checkout page. And if everything looks good, we're just gonna proceed to the checkout, which will directly link us here. Eto, we can see the date, the total amount, and the order ID. So yeah, that is for the shop. We can also view our profile. So this is me. So my first name is user one, email, mobile number, this one. Okay, so like here in our login, we can also sign up and also log in, sign up. So yeah, that's just the overall gist of our website, or like my capstone 3. For me, the best thing about Zuitt is like their approach to teaching. I enjoy the code alongs, mini activities, and of course, the main activities, which made learning more fun and engaging. My message for Zuitt Teacher Bootcampers is that don't be afraid, especially when you're new to web development, because Zuitt is there to guide you every step of the way of your learning journey. And it's not a journey if there are no challenges. But the good thing is you are not alone. And for me, it was a worthwhile journey. And hopefully you'll take the same journey as I did. Yeah, so for a message to my batch instructors, hi Ma'am Teen and Sir TJ, thank you po for everything. Thank you po sa pagsagot sa mga tanong ko kahit makulit ako sometimes. But most importantly, thank you for teaching us, because of you, we learned a lot and got to where we are right now. Happy belated Teacher's Day, and stay safe and more power to you. And lastly, my message to my pre-bootcamper self. My message to my pre-bootcamper self would be like, good job, self. You rarely make good decisions in life, and this is one of them.